Okay, y'all, so today I have a Goodwill thrift haul for you. It's a small thrift haul. So what I've decided to do is add a little trick that I use in the kitchen with avocados for my smoothies. I hope it's a tip that you will find useful, and I don't think the haul is going to really take that long for me to film. So I wanted to add something useful, kind of helpful for y'all in the kitchen, because other than thrifting, something else that I love to do is be in the kitchen and like preserve some food and prep some food to make things easier for me so that I can do healthy eating when I'm on the go. So I'm going to share a little trick with y'all at the very end with some avocados. But first, let's get through this Goodwill thrift haul. All right, y'all. So because I am doing a lot of food prep and canning a lot of things, I am not growing my own food necessarily right now. I haven't been very successful at that. I'm trying. I'm going to try again next year. But what I do is I buy from local farmers and I order a lot from Asia Standard. So I had a bunch of carrots come in and I needed a mandolin to try and slice a bunch of them up. But what I realized real quick is I did buy this one here for $1.99. I'll insert a clip here of a little bit of an up close picture of this. It's an Oneida brand. And I tried using this with my carrots and I was unsuccessful because I kept feeling like I was going to cut my finger. So I have a KitchenAid attachment that slices the vegetables. So I did end up using that, but I thought this might be perfect for cheese. I get big 5-pound blocks from Asia Standard, and I thought this might help me slice cheese for like sandwiches and stuff. I'm not really sure, but I think it's missing something. I was super excited that this was only $1.99. As you can see, it has the little stand and all. I just wasn't really sure if I was going to end up cutting my finger off because I think it is missing. That's probably why it was only $1.99, and I did not realize that until I started kind of looking this up and trying to figure out how to do this. It's missing like the, I guess, the guard that you would use to stick things to and slide it. I don't know. I actually have a little bitty mandolin that has a little guard to it, so I might try to use that. So I'm not going to get rid of this just yet because, like I said, it was only $1.99, and I think that's a pretty good brand. I like how big and sturdy this one is. I come across a bunch at the thrift store that are just like, I don't want to offend anybody, but they're like dollar store material. They're like plastic, and I feel like they just wouldn't hold up. Where this one is like metal, I feel like it would hold up better and, you know, last longer. So I'm going to try to find a guard for this. Like I said, it was only $1.99. I think it'll be a useful tool in my kitchen, so I'm going to hang on to it for now. But I do think that I'm missing the guard. Okay, so the next item is, all right, y'all, so everybody needs a good heating pad, right? I know that I do. I had one for years and years, and it finally broke. I took it everywhere I went because I have a lot of lower back pains and aches and all the things, and so I use a heating pad quite a bit back there, and it just helps me. So I had to replace it because that one broke, and I couldn't find one out thrifting, so I bought one at Walmart for like $20 or $25. And y'all, that was the worst heating pad, whatever, heating pad I have ever owned in my life. It barely got warm. I mean, like, it barely kept you warm. So I think I'm gonna donate that one to my little miniature dachshund who's getting up there in age, and she is always under a blanket, always cold. So I might give that one to her because I found this one at the thrift store today for only $4.99. It wasn't priced, but I did ask them and they said $4.99. Now this one is huge, like it's very long, and that other one I bought at Walmart is only like half this size. So I was super excited. I plugged it in. Y'all know how I do. I go find me a plug in the wall somewhere. I did plug it in, and I waited there a couple of minutes for it to even get hot, and it does. Here is the brand with the cord and all that on it. I mean, I'm serious. It looks like someone has hardly even used this thing. So I was excited to find that, and I like that, where is it? I believe, no worries, you can disinfect and clean this. You just, it has the cover here, you just take slide right off, slides off over the cord. You can wipe this down and disinfect it, throw this in the washing machine, and voila, you have got a great heating pad. Like I said, I was super excited. Here it is again, kind of up close. It's in perfect condition. So I was super excited to find this for only $4.99 because heating pads are expensive, y'all. All right, and the next find is, you're probably not going to be surprised, but I was super excited to find these just sitting on the shelf all by their lonesome. I couldn't believe someone had not picked them up. And we actually ended up at this Goodwill. I wasn't filming. It was on a Sunday. We took our whole family, all our kids and son-in-laws and grandkids, we took them all out to eat at a barbecue place. And we were all so full when we left, we said, we need to go walk somewhere and shop a little bit. And my whole family said, let's all head to Goodwill. So I wasn't filming that day, but Kara did. She filmed a little bit of the shopping trip, and that will be on our family channel. But I didn't film, so I thought I would just share with y'all what I bought on that day. And these little stack of 4, look at these beautiful plates, y'all. Can y'all even believe it? I have one, just one, one of these plates in the big size, the dinner size, I guess is what you call it. But I love it. It's that onion pattern. You guys all told me that that's what that was. And I love these so much. Look at the color of the blue, and there's the little onion there. Y'all, I love these. Here's what it says on the back. There we go. I had to put my glasses on so I could see if this thing was even focusing. But this is what it says on the back of these plates. And I was so stinking excited, y'all. So this is what I want to do, okay? I know this is probably for like a teacup or something, but I want to use these like little snack plates or dessert plates, or just like, I don't know, if you're just grabbing something small. And I want to find a basket or something to stack these just in my kitchen. And I love to stack dishes anyway, but I want to kind of collect. It doesn't even matter if they're all the same pattern. I just want like a mix match of little small plates like this. And that way they will, excuse me, be sitting out, be beautiful, but you can also use them. Now, I still have not received my little kit where you can test the dishes for lead. I don't know what the holdup is. I ordered that like probably a month or so ago. I need to check on that. But I plan to, you know, test every dish that we plan on eating off of. I plan on testing all of those before we use them to eat off of. So always keep that in mind too. But I was super excited to get these. I'll show you if I find a little place to stack them. Let me show you over here. Can you see over here in the corner? I have a stack of these little plates. They're about the same size. And I have my little diffuser just sitting on those. So I have those stacked there. And I have the diffuser on them because I haven't been able to test them yet for lead. So I will probably not have these out for people to eat off of until I test them. I don't know. Kind of become real aware of that and trying to make sure that I do check the dishes for lead. Because the older ones do have lead in them. So you have to be careful. So I'll set these to the side for now until I figure out where I want to put them. All right, and I did get a couple of clothing items. I got this shirt called Simply, I don't even know that brand right there. But I love the color of this shirt, and I love that it is long. I don't know why the pockets are sticking out. Well, I did already wash it. Now, this shirt was $3.99. And of course I got it for, sorry y'all, hold on, I'm trying to get this pocket tucked in so it don't look weird to y'all. I paid $3.99. I got this mainly for the fall, and I like that it is long in the back and it covers my bottom. So here's what it looks like. Just simple little shirt. So I got that for $3.99, and I love it. It'll look cute with some leggings and some little flats or y'all, I washed this already and I left the tag on it. Look at that. I looked and looked for this tag before I got ready to wash it. But look, y'all see that? I washed it with the tag on it. Y'all ever done that before? Anyway, it's clean. I just need to cut that off. All right, and then I got this beautiful, y'all. I mean, I think that it is beautiful, especially for the fall. It's a dress, so I got this for church. And I thought, how beautiful are these colors for fall? I don't have it buttoned, but I got this beautiful, I hope that y'all can see it. Let me kind of back up. And it's kind of cinched right here. It kind of looks prairie-like. I don't know, but I really liked it. It's really long. And so I like dresses that are either long or that hit me above the knee a little bit, because I am so short. Certain dresses just make me look weird. But I do like this one, and I love the colors for fall. It's this brand right here. And this dress was only $5.99. So, I mean, oh, it's got the little, it has a tie on the back. I hope y'all can see that. There we go. Hope y'all can see that. It's got a little tie here on the back. And that's something else I like, is you can kind of pull it tight to make it, you know, like fit your figure and not just be so frumpy looking. So these sleeves are really pretty. Look at this. I just think it's very pretty for only $5.99. So I picked up this dress. Okay, and I wanted to share something with y'all. I usually do not show Elizabeth's clothes, but Elizabeth did pick up several things. But I wanted to give y'all a little tip and kind of make you aware of it and check and see if your Goodwills do this. So we just kind of noticed this when we bought this shirt for Elizabeth, and I think Kelsey bought a shirt at a Goodwill locally that she discovered she paid way more for than she thought. So on their tags it'll say like shirts $3.99 and short sleeve, long sleeve. Like ours is all labeled. Short sleeves this price, long sleeves this price. And then in very, very, very fine print off to the corner it says and up. And so that's where they get you. So be careful, because Elizabeth picked out this little hoodie and it's very cute, and she had several things, and so I wasn't checking. I just figured they were all standard $3.99 price. But because this is a, I guess, I don't know, Victoria's Secrets or pink, I guess there's a difference. It had a $9.99 price tag on it. Let me see if it'll focus. So be careful, and I show you that not because I'm complaining. We purchased it. She loves it. I'm just going to be more aware from now on to not only check, let me try to get something for y'all. So don't only check, I guess this was left on for a good reason so I could show y'all this. So it has a little tag like this, like a different colored tag. They have different colors on a lot of them. Then it is generally going to be like whatever the standard price is, $3.99 or whatever. But you have to be careful, because not all of them have that, and people are just throwing those clothes in their buggy thinking they're only paying $3.99, and you get home like we did and you have a $9.99. And when you're paying, I normally pay very close attention when I'm checking out and when I'm paying, because I have had Goodwill employees charge me double, not charge me at all, and we have to fix it. I just didn't catch it on that day. We had the whole family there, you know, trying to keep eyes on little ones, different things like that. So I just tell you that not because I am complaining. I can pay that, so I'm not complaining. It's just kind of frustrating to get home and realize you paid something when you thought you paid something else. So pay attention, because I would much rather pay the $3.99 and saved and used that other $6 for something else. So just pay attention to your tags. Always check on the clothes. They will normally, if it's got a different price like that, it will normally always be at the end of a sleeve. So just be aware and double check that. Okay, so now I'm going to share my little avocado tip with y'all, and I hope that you are able to use that. I hope it's useful for you. I do this trick all the time in the kitchen, and it helps me tremendously, especially when I'm making smoothies. I just love this little hack so much. I'm going to share with you what I do with avocados, how I preserve them so that they are perfect for my smoothies. So I love to have avocados in my smoothie, but let's face it, y'all know when you get a good avocado, 2 days later it might already be bad when you've decided to make your smoothie. So one way that I have learned to preserve these so that I can always know that I have an avocado for my smoothie is to freeze them. So all I do is I just half them. I just put them in half. Now you can do this in chunks or anything, but I always put a half of an avocado in my smoothie. So you just take, and I have a little compost pile over here. I'm going to put the seed in there, and I had a spoon. Let me get a spoon. Now they make little avocado tools, and I actually have one from Pampered Chef, but I never use it. I always end up pulling for a spoon. So just take your spoon, and as careful as you can, not to tear it up. I mean, it don't really matter, but I just scoop it out. And I lay it on a baking sheet that is just lined with wax paper or parchment paper, something like that. I flip it upside down, and then I just put it here on my baking sheet. I'm gonna line the whole baking sheet up with avocados, and then I'm gonna do what they call flash freezing. And all that means is I'm gonna take it just like this after I get it filled up, and I'm gonna put it in the freezer. So let's finish filling this up, and then I'll go on to the next step. And I always like to double check and make sure that I get off that little seed end right there. It might not bother some people, but my luck is I'll be the one to get that in my smoothie, and I don't like that. So I always make sure to take that off. Okay, so here they are after I've got them all out of their shell and on the baking sheet. So now all I do is just take this whole sheet and I set it in the freezer. And I'll probably just leave it in there overnight, and then I'll be able to pull them off, but I'll show you all that step when we get to it. But as you can see, I literally just bought these Tuesday, and they were green. I mean, like nowhere near ripe. And it's just now Friday, and look how quick they turn. So I should have done this yesterday or the day before, but my goodness, I don't think I realized they were turning that fast. So I'm gonna go flash freeze these, get these in the freezer so that I can have these prepared for my smoothies. But I did want to share, and a lot of people do not know this, you can freeze your avocados like this and also just pull out one to eat like on a taco or something. There's another trick that I do with avocados, and maybe I'll share that next time I get avocados, and it's a way to keep your avocados longer in the refrigerator. So anyway, but now I'm gonna go stick these in the freezer real quick, let these freeze overnight, and then I'll catch back up with y'all tomorrow. Okay, here we go. They are frozen. You can see they're solid. So all I'm gonna do is take these, now that they're all frozen, and put them in a freezer bag, so they will be ready for me when I need one for a smoothie. That's how easy it is to preserve some avocados for smoothies or just for eating. All right, y'all, that's all I've got for you today. I hope that y'all enjoyed the Fall in Love with Thrifting series. I am finished with that. There is nothing really in my guest bedroom but a couple of things, so it is just not enough to make a whole video. And I plan on doing a guest bedroom makeover during Christmas time in there, so we'll be seeing some of those items in there then. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful week. Y'all, we love you, and we'll see you back here Friday with a brand new thrifting video.